While the Aardman team were developing the first feature film for the duo, in 2003, the first Wallace and Gromit video game called Project Zoo was released to the world, and was developed by Fonte and published by BAM Entertainment. The game opens when Wallace and Gromit are about to celebrate a birthday for a polar bear called Archie that they have adopted. However, when they arrive at the zoo where Archie lives, they find out that the zoo is closed. They soon discover that Feathers McGraw has kidnapped Archie and all of the other baby animals in the zoo. The reason why he has kidnapped them all is because he wants the parent animals to slave for him to mine for diamonds. And the rest of the game is that you play as Gromit and start rescuing the animals and stop Feathers McGraw's plans. For the first game for the duo, it's surprisingly very good. The environments of the levels are quite big, and that's what makes the game rather enjoyable. My favourite level is actually the very first level, because it gives the idea of how big the world is that the characters inhabit. It's great that you get to play Gromit as the main character, as a lot of the fans really like him. Some might argue that they would have also liked to have played Wallace. But as for me, I love the fact you get to play as Gromit, not just because he's my favourite character, but also because he's more acrobatic. The story for the game is well plotted out and it's well crafted. It really does feel that it takes me on a grand adventure with the characters. The gadgets in this game are amazing and surprisingly very funny. From the banana gun to the turnip launcher, they're just all so inventive and funny that it makes it so fun to use them while you progress through the game. There are some scenes and lines in the game that will give the gamers and the fans a chuckle or a laugh. The boss level is the level I look forward to the most. It's a great finale to the game. The cutscenes do tell the game's story very well. They are important in driving the story on. If I do have problems with the game, then it has to be the animation. The animation is not very good. Now, to be fair, this was the first time the characters were translated into CGI in the game. But it just goes to show that the stop motion animation is what the duo seem to fit in well in most of their adventures. Although as the animation for the video games for the duo's adventures have improved over the years, it does show that technology has changed over time. Also, when you control Gromit on the PS2 game, he is quite stiff to move too. So despite the bad points, this is a really amazing game. I highly recommend all Wallace and Gromit fans to play this. It tells a great story and it's full of adventure.